Overall, how do you feel about your Playschool experience this year?
I feel like it went really well, and it was a great opportunity and learning experience to be able to teach kids in an actual teaching setting.
It's pretty good. I did have COVID during the first Playschool, so I missed it, so that kind of sucked. But yeah, it was fun when I actually got to do it.
I feel like it went really well. We definitely improved a lot as time went on, and it was a really good bonding experience for everyone in the class, as well as learning about more how kids function and how to deal with handling children.
It was fun. Calvin wouldn't let go of me, so I'm like, I love Calvin. He's great.
I think it went really good, and it made me realize that I really like working with kids, and that's what I want to do.
Overall, I think it's been really fun and enjoyable, and definitely like perspective changing.
It was honestly super fun, and I had a great time learning and getting to grow with the kids and just seeing them grow as people and what they're gonna be as soon as they go into kindergarten, because they already had this good time where they could experience what it was like beforehand.
What's one of your favorite memories from Playschool?
One of my favorite memories was probably as bad as it sounds, one of my favorite parts was just seeing the kids do like little kid things, like running around and falling or trying out new things or messing up counting. I loved whenever we would do the good morning circle and the kids would go 1, 2, 2, 7. It's great. Honestly, it's great.
Seeing how little kids can make teenagers bond and seeing little kids grow as human beings.
I think them just getting to interact and watch the children grow, and also being able to learn more about how like I could deal with kids in the future, and also growing closer to my classmates.
When Calvin called me his best friend instead of trusted.
So there'd always be this time period in between B3 and B4, and so me and Ava always stayed for lunch because there'd be kids here. And in between that time, I loved playing Dollhouse with Caleb because he was very expressive when he played. He was always Donald Duck, and Donald Duck was not the nicest to everyone else in the household.
Probably with two of the boys, Calvin and Caleb, when at the very end they like hugged each other, and all the friendships that they made. Same with Elizabeth and Ren when they hugged each other. Those were my favorites.
When Layla kicked Caleb out of the chair during musical chairs.
I feel really bad about it. But I don't even know. I feel bad about it. I feel really bad for hurting the kid, but it's okay. It was necessary, I guess. I don't know. I was told to do it. It wasn't my idea.
Are there any like helpful changes that you think can be made to Playschool?
I feel like Playschool could be better if you had more time to like prepare for the classes. We have planning days, but it was very stressful for the planning days, and I feel like if we had just a little bit more time to get with groups and maybe talk to the other groups to know what you're doing, that way you don't repeat musical chairs 4 times. Not calling anybody out, just saying.
Did you repeat musical chairs 4 times?
No comment.
I think definitely in the beginning not being as stressed about it, and knowing that it's like being able to understand that you need to work and put in the effort, but also not being so stressed about it, and also having a lot more planning time.
More kids.
When I think any helpful changes would be to have more space to, like, when we're prepping for 6 days at a time, we need the space to keep the things we just prepped for 6 days that is going to be like across the next 2 weeks, 4 weeks.
I would say to start planning transitions rather than just like going on the fly.
I said this already in the classroom, but I definitely feel like before even like we start setting up and like getting everything started to even happen with Playschool, like Playschool with the setup week, I really think we need to have like a team bonding with our group. So like group A and group B, they need a team bonding because sometimes people will be too shy to speak up. So if we have a team bonding experience, that'll help people open up more, which will automatically lead to play school being smoother.
What advice do you have for people that are considering taking an early child class?
Don't take it just because you think it's an easy class. It's not that easy. Yes, it is easy, but there's a lot more that goes into it than just playing with kids.
Don't do it because you think it's easy. Do it because you think it's fun.
Try to have fun with it. Talk to people that you normally wouldn't talk to, and you can make friends that you wouldn't really think before play school that you would have had, and you will make those friends. And just to go into it with an open mind. Don't be like, I don't like kids, this is not fun. Go into it with an open mind, let yourself have fun, and you will have fun.
Don't be quiet. Like, don't be afraid to, like, make people know who you are, like I was at the beginning of the year.
Don't take it so seriously. Like, I know it's kind of serious, like it is serious, but like don't beat yourself up about it because this is your first time dealing with this type of experience.
To when you're planning your days, like talk to the other group as well, because sometimes you do the same things back to back.
Okay, so in this class at the beginning of the year, everyone's kind of quiet because it's kind of like you're new, you don't know who these people are, you just gotta be really nice. Because that's my biggest thing, is I'm super nice to people, and I'm super outgoing and loud, and I'm always smiling and having fun, and that's one of the biggest things you can do to have fun with kids, is you might think it's going to sound obnoxious or look obnoxious to any of the other teenagers, but to the kids, you're so fun, and they're like, oh, we're going to cling to you because of how you are and how obnoxious and fun you are. You just got to be smiley and just be happy and live, I guess, I don't know.
What was your favorite job to do during play school?
My favorite job was probably either lead teacher or being in charge of snack.
My favorite was snack because it was really easy and it was just like fun to like talk to the kids.
My favorite job was probably lead teacher because you get to go and like start off the day with the kids and lead, and also because then you don't have anything to do for the rest of the day, you have a lot of freedom to be able to like help the other stations and help anyone who needs help.
Oh, definitely lead teacher. I'm 100% like a leader, and myself, like I like leading, I like instructing people to do things, so that's probably my favorite one.
Do you plan on continuing with early childhood classes?
Yes, I do plan on it, but not next year because I couldn't fit it into my schedule. But for my junior year, I really hope to come back and take this class again.
I plan on continuing with the classes, but I don't think that I'll go into teaching or anything like that.
I don't think so. I'm trying to go to more medical stuff.
Yes.
Not at school, just because I'm graduating early next year, so that's like a personal thing. I would if I could, but I do want to like pursue it. This summer I'm gonna work at a Montessori school, and then like that's what I want to go to college for.
I do not plan on continuing.
I would, but I already have I have this whole plan set in motion, and I totally would because it's a great class, and I would totally take it again if I could, but I don't have time.